Hey, yo, what up, people? It's your man Confidence coming at you live to let you know that when I posted that YouTube short about getting those vocals, line them up over a beat, remixing it, submit it to Wordsworth, he was down. He sent me his email. We sent him some beats. Didn't really go according to plan, but the bottom line is it worked. So I'm back today. I did a beat last night. I had another artist in mind that I wanted to potentially, submit to see what they thought. I'm gonna play that for you. I'm gonna tell you what happened. First of all, the artist is Napoleon the Legend. Dude's got a dope voice, dope flow. I've liked him for a while. Actually, I hit him up like a couple years ago. Nothing came of it, but I was like, all right, well, I got this new thing now, so this is what I'm gonna do. So I made a beat and I put his vocals over it and I sent it to him on IG. Haven't heard anything yet. But I'm telling you, for any producers on this channel, if you're not doing this, start doing it. Let's get into the beat. All right, everybody, what's the deal? We in Reaper. Don't look at that offline nonsense. All right, here's the beat. All right, so a couple things about it. Number one, I originally made the beat at 95 beats per minute. And, a little up tempo. And I was like, word, it's got the bounce. It's dope. So let's get into that first, and I'll tell you what happened and why it slowed down to 87 beats per minute. Now, maybe you tell me, right? If I don't hear from this dude, should I put it back to 95, keep it 87? They both sound good. It's just a matter of if slower or a little faster. All right, so before we even get into the beat, let's look at the main sample right here, track 4. All right, you see all these pieces here? These little, you can call them chops, right? It's on the MPC, you can chop it up, but chopping up on the computer. Chop, 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 chop. All right, there's a chop here, there. But let's listen to the main sample, right? So, because I want you to hear what I did with it. Okay? All right, that's the main sample. All right, listen to the tempo, the rhythm of it, the feel. And then what I ended up doing, right, it's got some similarities, right? A couple sounds replaced, different than the original. And, that's more or less it, right? When you hear it in a beat, right, it's going to sound different. In fact, I'll keep that out here so we can compare a little bit. Now, of course, it's not drastically different, but it's different. It's not a loop. I didn't loop this. Okay. At the end of the day, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I didn't loop this shit. It really wasn't a need, right? Because there's lots of little sounds in here. Look at all these waves, little pieces, right? You could arrange this. I could do something completely different if I were to come back in here again. So that's the main shit. These are my drums. You got the bass. Let's play this just as is without track 5. Okay, that's the sequence right now. What happened was I found this other track And I'll bring the filter out because I filtered it down, right? This is how it sounded when I found it. All right, so I mean, it sounded cool over it, right? If you want to hear it, sound all right. But then I started experimenting a little bit, and I decided to filter it, turn it down, minus 15, and just to sort of accent some of the low end of it, but with that melody still intact. You could also, for sections, mute that and then bring it back in. And you're gonna do the opposite. You just throw the filter. Then I added a sound like sort of like a bridge before the hook again. I just did a little editing here, nothing crazy. Right, to the ear, it might sound like it sounds kind of off, but it doesn't really matter what it sounds by itself. It's what matters is how it sounds all together. Even get to the hook. I didn't even get to the hook. All right, two tracks for the hook, some strings, a string melody. And then this. It was like a harp. And then, I put them together. But, I had the harp sound first, so it was really like. So at first I'm like, all right, well, is this just gonna be like a layer? I was like, well, maybe, like I said, like I was saying, like I could find like a string, put them together, see how it sounds. Maybe that's the hook. Turned the string down a lot too. It's the lowest sound out of anyone. I didn't want it to be like some prominent string. I just wanted in the background just the accent, right? Because again, when you're layering as well, you don't want the goal is to try not to clog up the track with like too much sounds that like just don't sound pleasing to the ear. All right, that's a real big, that's probably the most important thing when you're really adding a lot of music. And I like a lot of music, sections, hook, a lot of tracks on a hook, especially with my dude Jay Faroni. So this was the beat I made at 95 beats per minute. I think it's fucking dope. It's ridiculous. Now, like I said, I came across Napoleon the Legend because I was looking for like, all right, let me find some dude, that I like that or sounds good. I want to try to get the vocals, remix it. So I found a track by Napoleon the Legend called Humble. And this track was at 83 beats per minute, right? I was like, damn, that's a little slow. So what I did was I changed it to 87 beats per minute. And it, to me, it sounded better, right? It still kept like the original feel intact. It wasn't fast, just a little bit faster. So here's the beat at 87 first, and then I'll play you the vocals. Okay, that's 87. Now let's play the vocals, because I can't speed up his. I can't put this track 95 with his vocals. That's just too extreme. All right, so here's the vocals I put over it.
Too modest, running through zombies within this new market. Who can stop and make convenient truth change up the room's climate? You turn cool and get it poppin', that's the new logic. So fuck the game and where it's going, I just do fly shit. All I do. Earl to go, man to go, stranglehold. Made him catch vertigo when I tell him my anecdotes. Amber Rose type chicks, tell them they're a fan of Poe. And I know, just get your pretty hands off my dough. This machismo, got him by the kilo, Elohim flow. Drinking Pinot, ad-libbing my life like I'm the Migos. Beast mode, mask off, don't hide behind no avatars. Your views imagine ours, that's why we can't collab with y'all. I walk the path of God, stranded at the crossroads, traveling across the globe, and I don't even have a job. Rather blessed, I learn to live with mad regrets like Kylo Ren. Patience is a skill I haven't mastered yet. Humble focus, never let it get to your head, cause you could be popping today, next second you dead. Cause success, only a question of perspective. Never do what they expect, that's how you stay ahead. Humble focus, never let it get to your head, cause you could be popping today, next second you dead. Cause success, only a question of perspective. Never do what they expect, that's how you stay ahead. That's my words, yo.
All right, so that's the remix I did. I think it came out dope. So at the end of the day, like if I don't hear back from him, I'm still gonna put this beat out and all that. But like I said, I gotta decide: do I want it 87? Do I want it 95? This was the original. I remember when you hear these low speeds, you hear the high speeds, and then you switch it. Your mind is like, "Ooh, that's too fast. That's too slow." But then you readjust. You can always split it in the middle and do 91. Well, sounds like 87. Sounds good. I'm gonna leave it 93 for now. I don't know what to do. He would probably would be like, yeah, let's put this out, So the beat is what it is, unless he wants to be like, oh, let me rhyme on that. I'll write something new. All right, that would be dope. So that's the remix, right? I submitted it. I got another joint with Jay Ferrer that we did. The beat's not 100% done, but we still sent it because it's good enough. And so I'll do another video with that one about that remix. Found that dude on Instagram and checked out his Spotify, found a track on YouTube, downloaded it, and threw it into the beat. So that's gonna be the next 1 or 2 videos I do. In the meantime, tell me what you think for this beat itself, with the speed. I think 93 is straight. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think of the remix. Tell me what you think of this process. And let's keep it moving. All right, chill.